And once again, the crossroads of the world, getting ready to party. Times Square, of course, will be the place to be on New Year's Eve.
The owners of one Times Square started rooftop celebrations back in 1904. 3 years later, the world-famous ball was lowered for the first time, and it's been ringing in the new year ever since. As John was telling us later this morning, the ball will be tested to make sure it's ready for its big moment at midnight.
Yeah, it's some really interesting history there. And joining us now, we have Tom Harris, who is the president of the Times Square Alliance, and he's got all the details about this year's festivities. Good morning, Tom. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Tom, obviously this doesn't come together just overnight. How long does it take to prepare for this big celebration? We've been seeing the video of the confetti testing. Obviously, it takes a lot more than just that to pull this off.
So this is a 365-day preparation. We're already looking at ways to make it better for next year. But we have a fantastic team, a fantastic partnership with the Times Square Alliance, Countdown Entertainment, and One Times Square. And then our greatest partner is the City of New York. Without their support, this event wouldn't happen.
And Tom, not to put you on the spot, but I wonder if John Diaz is standing next to you, does he have a microphone? Because your mic audio is a little low. There we go. Let's see if that's let's test this out. 3, 2, 1 here.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. How
okay,
we doing now?
We can still make you out. It's just
Better.
It's a little low.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's better.
Okay.
Perfect. Yes, yes.
All right, Tom, now that we've got a better microphone, I also want to ask you, this year, as we were talking about, there's no COVID-related restrictions for the first time. So are you expecting much bigger crowds?
So we are welcoming everyone back to Times Square this year. After 2 years where we carried on the old tradition with COVID restrictions, we're very excited to welcome everyone back to Times Square this year. So we expect the square to be packed from 43rd up to 59th Street.
Excitement, the celebrities, the performances. So who is going to be performing tomorrow night?
So we have a great cast, great lineup. We have 2 dance performers, Seifa and Anu. We have 9 musical performers. Chelsea Cutler is going to be performing Imagine for us. It's going to be a great show in Times Square.
Really looking forward to that. Also, we want to talk about the ball. Many people don't realize how big it is, and we have some statistics we're going to show on screen. It's 12 feet wide. It weighs 11,875 pounds. Yes, believe it or not, and it is covered with over 2,600 Waterford crystal triangles. Tom, can you tell us how is this constructed?
So it's a ball that has these crystals surrounding it. It's the metal frame with the crystals surrounding it. Waterford is our partner. There's over 2,600 crystals on the ball. We just replaced 192 of them with the gift of love. So for the last 10 years, we've had different themes for the event. For the ball this year is the gift of love.
That's cute. And it really is the centerpiece. What do you think it is about this ball that makes it so iconic? I mean, the parties stop, people tune in to watch just for this drop every year.
Times Square is a symbol of New York City to the rest of the world. The New Year's Eve in Times Square is something that's been going on for over 100 years, and it's one moment in time when the world looks to Times Square to both reflect on the past, celebrate the present, and look forward to the future.
And finally, the city has been through so much over the past 3 years. Tom, what do you think that says that thousands of people still want to come to New York and ring in the new year in Times Square?
It says that we're survivors. We're moving through this pandemic. We're finding our new normal. We're not going backwards. We're going forwards. And the new year is a time to look forward, look for what's possible in 2023.
Like you said, Tom, survivors look to the future. Thank you so much for joining us. Tom Harris, president of the Times Square Alliance. We really appreciate you here. And Happy New Year to you. And I hope you get a chance to ring in 2023, of course, with some of the country's music's biggest stars. You've been doing a lot of work out there, Tom.
Thanks. Happy New Year to you, too. Thanks for having me.